How do you transform the conversations that you're having with someone when you receive an inbound lead? The problem is that when a lead comes to us, we're being engaged late in the buyer's own process. They've typically done a whole lot of homework and research. Often they already have a preferred supplier in mind and they're now validating the market. This is what I euphemistically term as sales hell because it's very difficult to influence in this phase. I'd like to give you a few phrases that can transform the conversation, and people I've worked with around the world have achieved amazing results with these three simple phrases. So when a lead comes to us and the person is in their mode of asking us all of these questions, you simply say, hey, absolutely, Mary, I'll provide all of that information. Hey, but do you mind if I ask, what's happened inside your own organization that's caused you to want to be looking at this right now? And the reason that question is important is because it gets to what was the trigger event or what's the commercial value or the business case of change. And if the person won't engage with you in that conversation, rather than traditional sort of qualification frameworks like BANT, budget authority, need, timeline, or other frameworks like MEDDIC that you might be using if you're in the tech industry, rather than using those qualification acronyms to determine, is this person worth investing time with, or am I just wasting all of my effort? It's the degree to which they engage with you that really answers that question. So if they won't answer that question or engage with you, you're probably not going to win. So that's the first question. Hey, what's happened inside the organization that's caused you to be looking at this now? The next follow-up question that you want to ask is, if you were to make a change, what better business results would the organization or you in your role expect to get? So you want to ask that question, right? So what's happened that started them down this path? And then if they were to change, what improved or better business results would they expect to get for the organization and them in their role? And again, that's starting to uncover business case. And if they go, look, I don't even know why you're asking. So, well, I'm just trying to understand what the business case would look like for you to be able to secure the right level of funding for this initiative. Obviously, you're going through a lot of time and effort in running this evaluation process, and I just want to make sure that you're able to get the necessary level of funding. Do you know, for me, I've worked in the software industry for decades, and it's very common for clients to come to market thinking that they know what they want, but not really understanding what it takes to be successful. And they underfund the initiative, and they end up implementing a technology or a piece of software successfully, but they don't run it as a change program effectively, and they therefore don't get their result. So they're the first two really important questions. The third question is, where do you see the risks of implementing this successfully? So if you can ask those three questions, what you do is you get to business case, who typically cares about this, what results that they need to achieve, and where they see their risks. And the degree to which they'll engage in that conversation is the degree to which you're likely to actually win the opportunity.